old Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's the SFL Week 3 Game of the Week between the 2-0 Minneapolis Maulers and the 1-0 Oklahoma City Renegades. Here on Renegade Radio 105.3, lock it in and shoot the knob off. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. This is a game of contrasting styles as the pass-happy offensive juggernaut Maulers go up against the rough and tough rumbling Renegades as OKC tries to start 2-0 and the Maulers try to head to 3-0. Let's head down to the field for today's coin toss.
Let's do this. How you been? We'll kick.
Won the toss and select a kick.
So here we go from Transcorp Stadium. The Maulers and the Renegades are underway. From the 9, OKC on the return, past the 25 to the 27-yard line. For those looking for resolution settings, I don't know what to tell you. They were there Monday night, and I didn't do anything. I didn't put them there, and I didn't take them down. Regardless, 1st and 10 for the Renegades at the 27-yard line with 3 wide receivers and Red Feather starting in an empty backfield. A 4-4 look out of the Minneapolis defense, and quickly right in Red Feather's face was the Mauler D, and the pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. That was a bull rush right up the middle. Red Feather didn't have maybe but 2 seconds to throw that football. Got it away just in time before the sack, and it's 2nd and 10. And again, the Renegades will start with an empty backfield. A 3 wide receiver set for OKC on their opening possession. And back to throw. Red Feather swings it out to the outside. The pass behind Chris Taylor. He comes back for the ball, but only a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. The Oklahoma City Renegades in the copper helmets, green jerseys with the copper pants, the golden yellow numbers, the brown and white trim. Minneapolis in the road, yellow helmets, white jerseys, red pants, and yellow numbers along with red trim. Play action, Red Feather's pass out to the outside, caught by Bierme. It is short of the 1st down, and a 3 and out for OKC. 3 straight passes to start the game, 4th and 2. Interesting to not see Pete Bruschi on that opening possession, as the Maulers get the Renegades off the field. We talked about the contrasting styles in the opener. Oklahoma City averaging 266 rushing yards per game. That's 1st in the league. Minneapolis giving up just 61 rushing yards per game. That is 2nd in the league as OKC boots it away. From the 25, Maulers not much room to return. And now the very compelling matchup, Rocco Marconi and the Minneapolis pass offense against the Oklahoma City Renegade pass defense led by free safety Billy Joe Casper. The starting defense for the Oklahoma City Renegades at linebacker number 51, Adam Stackhouse. The corner is number 24, Cam Michael. The strong safety is number 49, Tank Savage, and the free safety is number 45, Billy Joe Casper. A 3 wide receiver set to start the game for Marconi. Drops back 3 steps. The pass is caught short by Donald Miller. A 5-yard gain to the Mauler 30-yard line. Second down, 5 yards to go. Marconi is the quarterback, number 5. The receivers are number 19, James Cooley, number 11, Ianojo Abaratsabo, who's in the slot at the moment. Number 84, Donald Miller, And the tight end is number 42, Marcus Campbell. And Marconi will drop to throw against a blitz. Pass caught over the middle. Short of the first down. Gain of 3 yards to Abarazzo. Tackle made by Tank Savage, which is our marquee matchup of the game. 3rd down and 2. Three wide receivers and 2 in the backfield for Marconi, trying to convert a 3rd and short. Marconi against another blitz. The pass is caught to the outside by James Cooley. The blitzer on the right-hand side missed the lane in which to blitz Rocco, and James Cooley picks up the first down on his first catch of the game, and the first down of the game for either team. Wide receiver set, Marconi to pass, he's in trouble, got a wobbly pass away in triple coverage, and nearly intercepted. Tank Savage was there. A dangerous pass from Marconi, who was pressured, and it's 2nd down. Second and 10 from the 42. Marconi, in over 140 dropbacks this season, has been sacked just twice. Back to throw, another OKC blitz that's picked up, but the short throw is only a gain of a yard. So Abarazzo has 2 catches for 4 yards here on the first drive, and it's 3rd and 9. Five wide receiver set. Marconi's going to go shotgun, empty backfield. Only 5 in the box for OKC. 4 down linemen. And back to pass, they rush just 4. Marconi dumps it short because pressure was in his face. Dragging defenders was Donald Miller, but he ends up 1 yard short of the first down. It is 4th and 1, Minneapolis, and OKC's defense gets off the field. And actually, the Minneapolis Mauler offense is staying out on the field. 4th down and 1 from the Renegade 49. Out of the shotgun with 4 receivers, and OKC jumped offside. Marconi's got time. Marconi is sacked, but it's going to be a Minneapolis first down. A costly mistake by the Renegade defensive line. They would have had him off the field.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 95, defense. Solid yard penalty. First down.
So now 1st and 10 for the Renegade 44 following the OKC penalty. The first major mistake of the game by either team. A 3 wide receiver set to the top of the formation. And Marconi swings it outside to his running back. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Pittman is the back for the Maulers today. This is a long opening drive for Minneapolis after the Mauler defense forced a 3 and out. OKC definitely making them work for it. 2nd down and 10 at the 44. As Marconi's pass in traffic is incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Abarazzo, the intended receiver. They are smothering Abarazzo early on in this game. And the first 3rd down and long for Minneapolis this afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Oklahoma City. 60 degrees and sunny skies with the highs approaching the low 70s. Some gusts of wind will pick up to about 18 miles an hour, but it should be pretty calm most of the day. 3rd down and 10 for Marconi. Marconi back to pass down the middle. Pass caught through the defense to the Renegade 30. And again, Oklahoma City fails to get off the field. James Cooley converts the 3rd down. And the Maulers continue driving. So first down and 10 at the 30. Three wide receivers set with two backs in the backfield. Marconi again to throw. Throws it outside. Pass caught inside the 25. Down to the 21-yard line. That is Donald Miller again, who is feasting on that outside route. Second down and short for the Maulers. Still on a drive that's lasted about 4 minutes and counting. Second and 2 at the Mauler 21. Three wide receiver set with Pittman in the backfield. Marconi back to pass. Going deep to the back of the end zone. It is knocked away and dropped by Abarazabo. He actually had it and dropped it off the fingertips. The Renegades catch a break, and it's third down and 2. And we haven't seen Abarazabo drop a pass all year. Set an SFL record for receptions in a game with 25. Third down and 2 from the OKC 21, three receivers. Marconi to throw. The pass to the outside is knocked away. Fourth down and 2. Cam Michael knocks it down, and that should be the end of the Mauler drive. The Renegade defense out there a long time, but they stand tall as Cam Michael left his man to cover Donald Miller. Shaded off of James Cooley, which is a risk. But was reading Marconi's eyes on the play, and the Maulers will have to come out and kick a field goal from about 38 yards out. A 38-yard field goal from the right hash mark in a scoreless first quarter. The Maulers have had the ball for nearly 5 minutes. And that 38-yarder off a high snap is up and good for Minneapolis with 7:33 remaining in the first quarter. It's the Maulers 3 and the Renegades nothing. Matt Blake, the backup quarterback, getting that football down on the ground. So 3-0 Maulers on top of OKC. The Renegades' first possession, they threw the ball 3 times and failed to get the first down from the 11. OKC on the return up to the 30-yard line, and we'll see if Pete Bruschi can do anything on this possession. The Minneapolis Maulers made an interesting trade this week, trading cornerback Mike Sudalovich, a former Renegade, and linebacker Bradford Unsicker for San Francisco's corner Marcus Dorsett and linebacker Austin Broadway. We'll see how those matchups develop as the day goes along. Bruschi in the backfield, he gets his first carry, and Bruschi picks up 3 up the middle to the 33-yard line, second down and 7. The Renegade offense is led by quarterback number 12, Joseph Redfeather. Running back number 34, Pete Bruschi. Wide receivers number 84, Johnny Bierme. And number 81, Chris Taylor. The tight end is number 89, Tiberius Bovine. Second down and 7. And the tackle is number 63, Keon Sopoaga. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3 wide receiver set with Dorsett guarding Bierme at the bottom of the screen. I formation, Redfeather will pass, and he'll swing it out to Bruschi. And a man is there to make the play quickly after the catch. It is third down and 5. That is Billy Joe Gatlin, the strong safety, making the stop. So another third down for OKC, still trying to move the chains for the first time today. The Mauler defense includes Jeb Gatlin at linebacker, along with Austin Broadway. The corner is Marcus Dorsett, number 42, and the safeties are Billy Joe Gatlin, number 49, and Koma Kaleka, number 23, who is second in the league this year with 3 interceptions. 3 wide receivers, Redfeather on third down and 5, deep down the middle, the pass is caught to the Minnesota 43. That is Tiberius Bovine, so fine for the first down. A beautiful pass from Joseph Redfeather, as Koma Kaleka was defending, couldn't get his hands on it. Right to Bovine down the field, his first reception. Two backs and two receivers, and a 4-4 defense and some corners sneaking up to the line. Now 10 players near the line of scrimmage. Red Feather will throw again. That pass is caught again for a first down. Mauler 33. That is Bovine again, moving the chains for Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City has thrown the ball on 6 of their first 7 plays from scrimmage. Brewski 1 carry for 3 yards, 1 reception for 2 yards. He is aligned to the left-hand side of Red Feather, 3 wide receivers, and Brewski will take the carry up the middle. Brewski gets only 2, and it's 2nd down and 8. It was a hot topic coming in, how Brewski would do against this Mauler run defense. It is certainly the strength of this defense thus far. 2nd down and 8, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oklahoma City has kept the score down 3-0. 3 wide receivers, 1 in the slot closest to the offensive line. And Bierme and Taylor split out either side. Minneapolis showing an inside blitz with a 4-3 look. And they will back off and rush just 4. Red Feather swings it outside. Pass caught just shy of the first down. Steps out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Chris Taylor, 3rd down and 1. And Joseph Red Feather just taking what the defense is giving him. Can the Renegades convert? It would be a 41-yard field goal from here. 3 receivers all to the left-hand side with Brewski alone in the backfield. A 4-2-5 defensive set, and Brewski's going to get the carry on 3rd and 1, and he is going to spin off the tackle. He's still going to the 16-yard line and into the red zone. 1st down, Renegades. Brewski looked dead to rights in the backfield, but a beautiful job breaking off of the tackle. And then another tackle eventually made by number 28. 1st down, OKC. From the 16-yard line, Brewski all-time is number 1 in the league, 3,925 yards rushing. He is 75 yards away coming into today from becoming the first running back in league history to run for 4,000 yards in a career. I formation, Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather's got all kinds of time. He's in trouble now, and pass is caught at the 10. A 6-yard gain. That is Bovine again. Bovine has 3 catches in the first quarter, 2nd down and 4, and the Renegades are 10 yards away from taking the lead. Bovine is working the middle of that Mauler defense thus far, and Red Feather's out of the shotgun with Brewski to his left. 2 backs in the backfield, Red Feather to throw, or 2 receivers, pardon. The check down is to Brewski, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 5. Marcus Dorsett on the tackle. And another big 3rd down coming up here for OKC. And can you believe it? The first quarter is almost over. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the opening frame. The Maulers have had the ball once, the Renegades twice. This their 2nd possession. Taylor top of the screen, pardon. Bierme is bottom of the screen with Brewski in the backfield. 3rd down and 5. Red Feather 3-step drop throws over the middle, caught, and that is going to be 1 yard shy of a touchdown. Jeff Gatlin makes the tackle, but a beautiful play call on a quick throw right up the middle to Ains for the Renegade 1st down. And 1 yard to punch it in. I formation with receivers in the backfield, or with 2 backs in the backfield, and Brewski takes the handoff on a counter as a touchdown, Renegades! A statement drive for Oklahoma City as Brewski finds the end zone. Heck of a job, heck of a play calling job by Oklahoma City on that drive. They mix it up and take the lead. The extra point for OKC is good, and it's Renegades 7, Maulers 3. Late first quarter here from Transcorp Stadium. Renegades kick it away. From the 8, Maulers on the return. And the Maulers out to the 28-yard line. Kaleka on that return. Free safety returns kicks for the Maulers. Rocco Marconi, 127.5 quarterback rating this season. In 2 games, he's passed for 1,225 yards, has 15 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. He is now second all-time with a 98 quarterback rating. He's only trailing Caleb Wright, who's played just 1 game. That doesn't really even count. 3 receivers, 2 backs. Marconi back to pass. He's going to go deep in one-on-one coverage, and it's knocked away by Michael. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Second pass defended for Michael of the quarter. And another nice play deep made on James Cooley. Want to give a shout out to those in the chat this afternoon. Prospective owner, Bandits APF 2K8, OKC Renegades, T Paternity, EXFL, TJ Keg, SFL, and Spectacular Pooh. Welcome to the chat. 2nd and 10 from the 28. 3 wide receivers, and Marconi's pass is knocked away again. In the middle of the field, number 59 knocked it away, the non-star linebacker. It is 3rd and 10. Brooking is his name. And back-to-back incompletions for Rocco. 3rd down at the 28-yard line. Now 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Abaratsbo just 2 catches for minimal yardage. Marcus Campbell does not have a catch in the first quarter. Marconi back to throw. Marconi deep to the left-hand side. That's a wide open receiver. Hits the 30, 20. James Cooley will score. Touchdown, Minneapolis. On a 3rd down and 10. As James Cooley does the Randall Moss. And Cam Michael got hung up in the defense, and the Maulers make him pay. First touchdown of the day for Marconi. And James Cooley and the Maulers are back on top.
Epstein is back for the point after it. Blake will hold the kick.
That is how quickly Minneapolis can strike. As Marconi makes the connection, about a 70-yard touchdown pass. The extra point for the Maulers is good, and it is Minneapolis 10 and Oklahoma City 7. Overall, the Maulers have scored on both of their possessions. It's up to the Renegades to answer now. A sold-out crowd here at Transcorp. This is a huge game, a statement game for Oklahoma City. From the 11-yard line, Renegades on the return up to the 27 with 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Brewski's also first all-time now, 37 touchdowns. That's 10 more than any other star running back in league history. A first down from the 27. Receivers, Red Feather will throw again. Red Feather with pressure, has a man, caught, first down, and more to the Mauler 49. That is Bovine, his 4th catch of the quarter. First down, Renegades. The Oklahoma City Renegades have found some sort of mismatch. in how the Maulers are defending Bovine, and he is getting loose early and often in this ball game. First down. Quarter nearly over. Oklahoma City's third offensive possession. I formation with two receivers. Bierme bottom of the screen, Taylor top of the screen. The handoff on a counter goes to Brewski. Brewski caught from behind, a 1-yard gain. Brings up second down and 9, and overall, the Maulers have done a pretty good job containing Brewski in the first quarter. The Renegades again will go in I formation, 4-3-4 defensive set. And again, they'll run a counter, and Brewski is swarmed in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and 11. Big play by the Mauler defense. It is tough to wrap up Brewski in the backfield, and they did it there. Now 3rd down and long, and Red Feather's going to have to convert. With Brewski in the backfield and 3 wide receivers, it's a 4-2-5 defensive look, 3rd and 11. Back on their own side of midfield, Red Feather 3-step drop, avoids pressure, pass over the middle, incomplete, 4th down. Billy Joe Gatlin knocked it away. Second time Minneapolis forces a punt in the first quarter. And it's 4th and 11, and OKC will have to kick it away and play more defense. Low snap, punter fields it cleanly. This kick is to the 15. Kaleka on the return gets to the 22-yard line with just 20 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. So while the Renegades are right in this ball game, they still have yet to get Minneapolis off the field without any points. A field goal on their first drive, a very long drive, and then a big touchdown pass to James Cooley. And now a 1st and 10 from the 22. 3 wide receiver set for the Maulers. With Pittman in the backfield, Marconi will pass. Marconi swings it outside, pass caught by Miller just barely, just out in front of him. Miller now 4 catches for 25 yards, and it brings up 2nd down and 5, and that should be the final play of this first quarter. End of 1 here in OKC. Renegades hanging tough with the 2-0 Maulers. It's Minneapolis 10, Renegades 7. This is Renegade Radio 105.3 FM. We'll be right back.
To me, they're like the greatest form of self-expression. And at the center, I'm meeting other people just like me.
I treat patients who come in with the most extreme forms of permanent selfie arm, like Julia here.
We can hail a taxi like that. People think she's always wanting one, so whenever we want one, it's like there.
Multitasking is not just what I do well, it's what I have to do.
She is a guru with the selfie.
We're gonna do a bunch of pictures, quick fire, pose. The perfect selfie starts with lighting, making sure your background's dynamic. What's in your background? Make it interesting, guys. You wanna have a good angle.
I felt it.
My grandma, she was one of the first people to ever take a selfie.
On avait des appareils énormes, alors je suis devenue très forte. Regardez-vous ça? Voilà.
When it comes down to it, there's nobody better at taking a picture of you than you.
Dell and Intel proudly support learning, doing, and the perfect selfie.
Let's do a brand new day. Let's step away from the bland and let the color fly. Let's get to the one store with more #1 choices and match this or this without using too much of this. Then, let's crack open a can and get to it. Paint? No. Let's do POW. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Glidden Duo starts at a new lower price of $25.46 a gallon.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees if you let it. Nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Xbox One, now starting at $399.
This is the story of the brothers Kavanaugh, who, with their Dell tablets and a host of integrated tools, kept their business cosmically in sync with Intel processors.
Oklahoma City Renegade football on Renegade Radio is brought to you by Dell, by Xbox, by the Bricktown Brewery, the official watch party location of your Oklahoma City Renegades, and by Lowe's. Never stop improving. Start of the second quarter. It is 2nd down and 5 for the Maulers at their own 27. A 3-wide receiver set with Cooley, defended by Michael at the bottom of the screen. And Marconi drops to throw. Marconi goes down the middle, caught by Marcus Campbell through some tough defense to the 41-yard line. A Mauler first down. That is Campbell's first catch of the day. And there was one-on-one coverage on Campbell, and looked like Brooking may have had a chance to knock that down and just couldn't get it done. Tank Savage on the tackle. First quarter stats, 125 yards for Minneapolis, 100 for OKC, and the Maulers held Pete Bruschi to just 11 rushing yards in that first quarter. 1st and 10 of the Mauler 41 out of the I formation with 3 receivers. Marconi to throw. Marconi's pass is caught at the Renegade 43 by James Cooley. And while they have gotten pressure in the face of Marconi, they still have yet to bring him down in this game. The Maulers with that quick passing attack on point as Cooley makes another big play down the field, now into Renegade territory. 3 wide receivers set and 2 backs in the backfield. Marconi changing the play at the line. Back to pass, a deep drop back, swings it out left-hand side, a 6-yard gain. Marconi has 160 passing yards already. Cooley with another catch into his stats. Good news for the Renegades is that they've kept Abarazzo quiet. More first quarter stats. Both teams 3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Defense forcing 3rd downs early. This is a 2nd and 4. 3 receivers all to the top of the screen, short side right. Marconi back to pass. Marconi has time. Pass caught by Miller. First down to the 31. Donald Miller has been a big target for the Maulers here in the first half, with the focus on Abarazzo. Miller finding some lanes to get open. 1st and 10 of the Renegade 31. 4 wide receiver set. And it would appear the Renegades are in man coverage. Marconi back to pass. Pressured. Hit as he throws. Narrowly intercepted just out ahead of the defender. But the Renegades got pressure on Marconi that time. Brings up 2nd down. It's a tough situation to be in as a defense. If you blitz too much, you could get burned, as the Renegades did on that previous touchdown pass to James Cooley, but you also can force Marconi into some mistakes. He has 4 interceptions in 2 games this year. 3 wide receiver set and a back in the backfield. That's Pittman. Marconi back to throw. Over the middle, pass caught, but a tackle immediately at the 23. Marcus Campbell's 2nd grab of the day. It'll set up a 3rd down and short. At the Oklahoma City 23-yard line, it would be a 40-yard field goal from here. Forcing the Maulers into field goals instead of touchdowns is also a big part of beating this high-powered offense. 3rd down and 2. 7 in the box. Marconi to throw. He's going to throw it quick. It is caught short of the first down. They are all over Abarazzo in this first half. They are not letting this kid breathe. the former Renegade who had no touchdowns last year. He had 9 in the last 2 games. And the Maulers will settle for 3. They will not keep the offense out there. Heck of an open field tackle from Oklahoma City to force the field goal. This from 38 yards away in the left hash. And the 38-yarder is up, and he missed it! He missed it off to the right. First down, Oklahoma City. A chip shot from Epstein is no good. He swung it all the way from the left to the right-hand side. Huge stop for OKC. Now what can they do with it? Two receivers, Red Feather out of the shotgun. Again, 8 in the box. The Maulers have been stacking up the box against Brewski this afternoon. Red Feather will drop to throw. A short pass to the outside, a 3-yard gain. Brings up second down and 7 to the 32. Bierme with the catch, the rookie receiver. Bovine 4 catches on Oklahoma City's first 3 drives of the game. One of which resulted in a touchdown, the other 2 punts. Neither team has turned the ball over in the game. 3 wide receivers again out of the shotgun. This is a handoff to Brewski up the middle. Brewski bouncing off of tacklers, but no gain again. Minneapolis is not letting Pete Brewski do anything here in the first half, and again it's 3rd down and 7. He got creamed at the line of scrimmage. Surprised Brewski got up from that as quickly as he did. In fact, didn't even get tackled. Off that hit. 3rd down and 7. Red Feather again to pass against the blitz on the backside. Passes off the hands of the intended receiver. And another punt forced. Second 3 and out of the game for Oklahoma City. Their offense is struggling as the Maulers are shutting down Pete Brewski. And you have to be careful if you're the Renegades that this defense does not get tired on you. They've done a pretty good job through nearly a quarter and a half, but there's a long way to go. And Minneapolis is going to end up with decent field position here on their next possession. Renegades good punt to the 32, and the return is up to the 35-yard line, a hang time of 4.1 seconds. Renegades' next home game is against the much improved Honolulu Legends, Saturday, February 28th at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Kevin Walker comes to town, as does Honolulu, Hawaii's team. If you can't make it to Transcorp Stadium, you can listen live here on 105.3 FM as Marconi's pass short is complete, and Cooley is bouncing off of tacklers, picks up 9 yards, now has 6 catches in the first half, 2nd down and 1, 6 catches on 8 targets. Maulers continue to rack up the yards. Oklahoma City trying to keep them from racking up the points. Shotgun split backs, 3 wide receiver set, and a 4-2-5 look out of the defense. Marconi back to throw, over the middle, pass caught in between 2 defenders to the 50. First down, that's Abarazzo's longest catch of the day. And the Maulers are on the move again. OKC needs a big run from Brewski when they get back. They need something to set the tempo here, as Minneapolis has OKC's defense reeling just a bit. Marconi back to throw, steps into the pocket, hit as he threw, the pass is knocked away again by Cam Michael, his 3rd pass defended of the first half, intended for James Cooley. And Cam Michael, if it wasn't for that touchdown he gave up, although I can't say I'm 100% certain that it was Cam Michael's responsibility, Michael's had a great game on the Gold Star, down the field especially. 2nd down and 10 from midfield. 3 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield, and 4 down linemen for Oklahoma City. Renegades rush 4, Marconi over the middle, and they hit him hard. A 3-yard gain. Abarazzo is hit, that is. Abarazzo making catches, but nothing after the catch. I mean, absolutely nothing as you look at Adam Stackhouse. Second in the league all time, 188 tackles. Billy Joe Casper's first in the league all time with 17 interceptions. Marconi back to throw. Marconi's got time going down the right-hand side to a open receiver to the 19-yard line. That is Abarazzo, 41 yards on 6 catches, and another third down conversion for Minneapolis. Abarazzo got free, and I think he was a little surprised that he was so open on that play. First down and 10 in the red zone at the Oklahoma City 19-yard line. Renegades are going to have to buckle down here. Second time a receiver has gotten open down the field. First and 10 for the 19. 5 wide receivers in an empty backfield. Marconi is changing the play. Back to throw. Marconi swings it outside. Caught by Cooley. 3-yard gain and out of bounds. At the 17, about a 2.5-yard gain, actually. What's up, Ramos Lynn? Second and 7 from the 17-yard line. 3 wide receivers and 2 backs in the backfield. 8 in the box, really, for the Renegades. Marconi back to throw. They bring a blitz. Marconi's pass. Oh, it was caught at the 5 is where Campbell is finally put down, but a dangerous throw from Marconi. Campbell makes the better play on the football, and it's a first and goal to go situation for the first time today for Minneapolis. OKC needs a big play in the red zone here. 3 wide receivers set with 2 in the backfield. Marconi back to throw. Marconi against a blitz. Wide open. Touchdown. They weren't getting to him there. Abarazzo with the score. And Minneapolis has opened it up. It is a 9-point lead. Billy Joe Casper, he was stuck between a rock and a hard place. He had 2 guys to defend, James Cooley or Abarazzo, and he just couldn't decide who he needed to be guarding. And this next offensive possession for Oklahoma City is important. Low snap, the extra point is good. Oklahoma City was coming around the corner but couldn't get the block. And it's a 10-point Mahler lead, their largest of the day. On the return up to the 28-yard line. Halfway through the second quarter, Oklahoma City had one very good drive at the end of that first quarter, but have not been able to get Pete Bruschi going. And that has been a struggle for OKC. A team that is trying to pride themselves on a bit more balance this year. Bovine has also stopped getting some looks. First and 10 for the 28. A handoff to Bruschi up the middle. That successful. A 6-yard gain to the 34-yard line. And that's what OKC needs more of. Second down and 4 with the clock ticking under 6 minutes to go. Jeremy top of the screen, Taylor bottom of the screen. I formation, a 4-3 look. And all the linebackers showing blitz. And Bruschi takes the handoff, bounces off a tackler, and picks up a Renegade first down. First down's a huge part of this game today, as the Renegades try to keep the Maulers off the field as much as possible. Two in the backfield with three receivers. Red Feather back to throw. Hit as he threw. He actually kind of got hit on the side. And that's the second time in this game that Red Feather has dropped back quickly and he's taken a shot. Pass incomplete, and that stops the clock with 5:23 to go. You can see the top performers in fantasy football from week 2. Park Hee-Chol, the best running back last week. Abarazzo and Cooley on that board, along with Nick Quick, who has a tough assignment tomorrow night when the Baltimore Crabs host the Honolulu Legends at 6 p.m. Second down and 10, hand off to Brewski. Brewski on the left-hand side has space. Brewski's got a first down to the OKC 49. A strong open field tackle by Billy Joe Casper, but it was after Brewski picked up another first down, Renegades. OKC starting to get the run game going. And if they can go on a pretty substantial drive here, that would be preferred. 10 carries, 32 yards for Brewski in the first half, 3.2 yards a carry. 2 backs and 2 receivers. First and 10, another handoff. Brewski's 11th carry, and he's hit hard, a loss of 1. The defensive line for Minneapolis doing their job for the most part today. And we'll see if OKC sticks with the run here. They've faced a lot of third downs in the first half. Bovine had 4 catches early, but he's been a bit quiet in this second quarter. Handoff again is going to go to Brewski on the trap. Spin move, Brewski in the open field. A 6-yard gain makes it a third down, a manageable 5 from the Mauler 46, but he is having to work. This is Bovine time right here. Down to 4 minutes and a little change to go. 2 backs, 2 receivers. Corners shading with an outside blitz. Showing. They bring it. And again, Brewski, no gain. In fact, he lost a yard. And the Mauler defense continues to rattle Pete Brewski in the early going, and Oklahoma City's going to have to punt it away and play more defense. Can't afford to get too far behind Minneapolis. Although the Maulers, who are averaging 57 points per game, a little bit off their average thus far. This punt is to the 11. Kaleka on the return, no room to the 14-yard line. And Oklahoma City, who thrives off of turnovers. Both teams do. In fact, Minneapolis has 35 points off turnovers this year. Neither team has turned the ball over in this first half. Marconi has stayed away from Billy Joe Casper for much of the first 2 quarters. First and 10, Marconi to throw. Marconi's pass short, and it's an 8-yard gain to the 22 for Donald Miller. 248 passing yards. Joseph Redfeather had 89 passing yards in the first quarter. He has just 3 passing yards in the second quarter, which has been a reason for Oklahoma City's goose egg in the frame. 4-3. Linebackers shading up to the line of scrimmage. Marconi back to throw. Marconi deep on the right-hand side. Has a man totally wide open. Abarazzo inside the 20. He's going to score. It is his 11th touchdown in 3 games, and the Maulers have blown this game wide open. I don't know what in the world Tank Savage was doing on the outside, but Abarazzo blew right past him. And it is a 16-point advantage for the Maulers. That's 21 unanswered points for Minneapolis. And the Renegades are a bit stunned. They still have not sacked Rocco Marconi, and the extra point is good.
The extra point is good.
And now the Renegades are really in need of a long drive, because Minneapolis gets the football to start the second half. From the 10, OKC on the return, up to the 29-yard line. Red Feather needs to wake up. 3 yards passing for Oklahoma City in the second quarter. Red Feather, handoff Brewski on a draw. Makes a couple people miss, but look at all the maulers around Pete Brewski. Only a 3-yard gain. They are smothering the league's all-time leading rusher, who's still trying to get to 4,000 yards. He needed 75 yards today to do so. 2 backs and 2 receivers. Renegades in some trouble right now. They hand it off to Brewski again. Hit in the backfield, only a 1-yard gain. Averaging just 2.7 yards a carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 when we come back from station identification along the Renegade Radio Network. The home of Renegades, 105.3 FM. Lock it in and shoot the knob off. Oklahoma City. Third down and 6. They need Red Feather to come up with a big throw here. Back to throw. Red Feather looking right. Passes off the hands of the intended receiver. And the Renegades just are not staying on the field long enough, and the Maulers are going to get the ball again. It's 4th down. Red Feather had the right idea. If you make that catch and you turn that corner, that is a 1st down all the way. Renegades just not making plays.
Don't let him get that point.
Wonky snap. Kick to Kaleka from the 31. And Kaleka returns to the 34-yard line. Renegades need a turnover. In 5 Minneapolis possessions, they have 3 touchdowns, a field goal, and a missed field goal. First and 10 of the 34. 4 wide receivers with Marconi out of the shotgun. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe coming up with your first half highlight stats and analysis from the SFL studios in San Antonio. Marconi deep to the left-hand side, caught by Cooley at the 41. Cooley now 8 catches for 154 yards and a touchdown. And what in the beginning of this game were defended passes, were passes knocked down, were incompletions, are now just open receivers. Oklahoma City's got to be thinking, what in the world am I supposed to do? First and 10 for the Renegade 41. Marconi back to pass. Caught again! Inside the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Abaratsabo again. He's got another hat trick. 12 touchdowns in 3 weeks. And this is absolutely absurd. There's just nobody on him. Nobody on him, and he's too quick in the open field. 27 unanswered points after, at almost the end of the first quarter, the Renegades had a 7-3 lead.
Epstein is back for the point after. Blake on the hold.
the extra point for the Maulers is good.
The extra point is good.
Well, at this point, it would be the largest comeback in league history. The Maulers up by 24. From the 8, Oklahoma City needs a spark. Return to the 27-yard line. Minneapolis has only stopped themselves. What was such a promising first quarter, the Renegades have just damaged that in the second. What can OKC do with 63 seconds left? Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 3 wide receivers. Red Feather to throw. Red Feather all kinds of time. Pass caught down the middle to the 42-yard line. I believe that was Bovine again, who's the only receiver getting open, or only tight end rather getting open. Red Feather 3-step drop. Sidearm throw down the middle. Caught, first down. The Mauler 47. Where was this in the first half? That was Bierme. 3 wide receiver set. Brewski in the backfield. He will take the toss out to the left-hand side. Brewski the open field. Brewski past the 35 down to the 32. Timeout, Oklahoma City. And a first down, Renegades. That was a great play call by OKC. The short toss out to the left-hand side.
Let's go.
31 seconds on the clock, 2 backs and 2 receivers, a 4-3 defense. Maulers back off, rushes 4, Red Feather going deep, he's got Bierme, he dropped it! Bierme dropped a touchdown! 2nd and 10. The Renegade receivers have got to get their heads out of the ground. That is a touchdown. You cannot leave points off the board like that. Chris Taylor dropped a surefire touchdown or a surefire first down, at least late in the game in the preseason. Red Feather changing the play, back to throw, throws it short outside, pass is caught, short of the first down, and another time at OKC, going to be 3rd and 3 from the 25. Even a field goal helps here, because it cuts the deficit to 21. Three wide receivers for Red Feather. 4-2-5 defense. Red Feather back to throw. Red Feather going left-hand side. Pass caught. First down to the Mauler 21. Nice throw. Bierme with the catch. He wouldn't have had to make that catch, though, if they just would have scored. Although you never know. Could be a blessing in disguise for Oklahoma City. We know how quickly the Maulers can score, particularly today. Bovine, 5 catches on 5 targets, 78 yards for the tight end. Might be a new, or approaching a new career high. Actually is a new career high since the preseason doesn't count. 1st and 10 for the Mauler 21. Red Feather back to throw. Swings it outside to Brewski. Got to make a man miss. He does. Inside the 15, inside the 10. Now 5. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown! Pete Brewski! A touchdown! Renegades! What a run for Pete Brewski after the touchdown! And the Renegades can take a breath. What a great job right there, staying in bounds by Pete Brewski, his 2nd touchdown of the day. And OKC leaves just 14 seconds on the clock. Extra point on a high snap is up and good. Renegades need a stop. Maulers have all 3 timeouts. That first drive of the third quarter is going to be huge. Kaleka back deep to return. From the 9. Kaleka. Past the 30 to the 31. 10 seconds left. OKC needs to stay disciplined here. Dan and Peter waiting for the halftime show call. 4 wide receivers. Marconi is under center. Out of the shotgun. As Marconi drops to throw. Marconi over the middle. Pass caught at the 42. No huddle and a timeout with 3 seconds to go. And Minneapolis will set up for a Hail Mary. That was a big catch because it gets the Maulers in a position to chuck it into the end zone. And how deflating would that be for OKC? They need a turnover here. Get some momentum on the defensive side going in to the second half. All 4 receivers to the top of the screen. Abaratsbos to the very top of the screen, lined up on the line. Marconi avoids a sack. There's a penalty marker in the backfield. The pass is picked off in the back of the end zone. And we'll get the penalty call. It will be declined.
Holding, number 50.
And the Renegades are accepting the penalty. What in the world is OKC thinking? Why would you accept? No, that is the end of the first half. I was going to say that penalty should be declined. The ref just got it wrong. It is halftime. Minneapolis 31, OKC 14. Dan and Peter have your call from the SFL studios in San Antonio.
First half of this one, the Maulers in command of this one, 31-14.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Maulers are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. After driving 53 yards on 12 plays, Epstein comes on for the field goal try. Good spot, and this one is right through, no sweat. A 39-yard field goal. The Maulers strike first and go up by 3. Towards the end of the first quarter, the Renegades inside the red zone. Number 34 got the carry as they pounded him out on the ground. He made the most of it. Touchdown for the home team. Still late in the first, the Maulers losing by 4. Number 19 emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. Again, they take the lead and go up by 3. The Renegades, end of the first quarter, number 12 would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. The Renegades trailing 10-7. Number 5 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Midway through the second, this time at the 47. Number 5 went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. A 27-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. Late into the second quarter, the Maulers ahead by 10. Number 11 was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. They have opened it up and now lead by 17. The Maulers have it again. Number 11 had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. A 40-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Maulers leading 31-7. Number 34 had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. A 21-yard touchdown for the home team. And that's how we'll round this one out. The Renegades are down at the half, 31-14.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Maulers will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are dominating this game. Currently, they are up large, 31-14. Let's get down to the field and the action.
The second half from beautiful sunny Oklahoma City is on its way after these messages. This is OKC Renegade Radio, 105.3 FM.
We really enjoy live music. It's been a big part of what the Bricktown Brewery has been for a long, long time. From major bands and major acts to really talented individuals who know how to play guitar and sing good songs you know by heart or songs that they've created themselves. Some of the really big acts we've had that have been a lot of fun, we've done some outdoor concerts and some really big indoor concerts. Outdoors, we were able to get Big Head Todd and the Monsters with the Dave Matthews Band back early enough to when Dave Matthews Band was actually opening up for Big Head Todd and the Monsters. That was a great show. We had the Doobie Brothers that played here to a packed out parking lot. We had the Smithereens that played here, Collective Soul with the #1 hit in the country. It was #3 when they played here and the place just went unglued. The Smithereens I mentioned, some good country artists, David Allan Coe, Django, Jerry Jeff Walker. You know, we've been fortunate, Huey Lewis in the News. We've had Uncle Cracker played here. Some fun bands, Dred Zeppelin, Rick Springfield played. We also had live, many huge bands have come through here and local bands. And we became known as the place for live music for a good 12, 13 years in Oklahoma City. Live music has been our backbone. We've had a lot of fun with it. We've had things from cellists come in here to play. And we've even had some of the classic guys, like Cheap Trick was a group that played here. Eddie Money played here twice. You know, it's been a lot of fun. Lisa Loeb played here once. I got to meet her. That was kind of a neat experience. It's been great to be a part of national music as much as local music. And we hope to have those opportunities come our way again.
Minneapolis will receive the second half kickoff. Renegades really need a stop. 31-14, Minneapolis on top. They exploded in the second quarter. OKC needs to regather themselves to get them back in this ball game. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Marconi will swing it out to Pittman. That is a loss on the play of 1 yard. Good start for the Renegade defense. Abarazzo, after being contained in the first quarter, was the difference in that second quarter. He absolutely lit the Renegades up and has 165 yards and 3 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns in his first game as a Mauler, 3 touchdowns last week, and 3 in that first half. He is having an MVP-like season. 2nd and 11 from the 29. 2 receivers split out either side. Marconi has time. Pass is incomplete. Thrown into traffic. Good coverage on James Cooley, and it's 3rd and long. And this has been the problem down for the Renegade defense. Neither team had a sack in that first half. Since the penalty was declined, Marconi technically had an interception on that Hail Mary. Not sure if it's going to show up in the box score or not, but he did. 3rd down, 11 to the 29. There's Cam Michael. He needs to do a better job in this second half as well. Trips to the right-hand side, the far right-hand side for Marconi out of an empty backfield in the shotgun. Back to throw on 3rd down and 10. Marconi pressure in his face. Pass is caught. 1st down to the 45. That is Cooley again. Tank Savage came up and went right past James Cooley, looking for the interception, and he just read that ball poorly. Actually, no, that was Adam Stackhouse. He just blew past James Cooley. Maybe he was looking at Donald Miller possibly coming up in the slot, but he had a chance to make the play on the ball, and he didn't do it. And another 3rd down conversion for the Maulers at the 45. 4 wide receivers again for Marconi. Marconi back to pass, swings it out short, and Donald Miller, that has been the bread and butter play all day long. Check that, Marcus Campbell. Second down, 5 from midfield. The Maulers have crossed the 50 on every one of their possessions today. Four receivers on a 2nd and 5. Marconi's pass caught by Abaratsimo. He's got a first. Nope, didn't get the first down. 3rd down and inches at the Renegade 45-yard line. OKC, no sacks, no turnovers forced. They got to get involved defensively. 3 receivers. 6 in the box. Line shifts from left to right. Marconi back to pass. All kinds of time, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver, Cooley. It's 4th down and inches, and now will the Maulers offense stay out on the field and go for it? I would imagine they would. Why not? They haven't been stopped today. Last time it was 4th and 1. Oklahoma City jumped offside and gave the Maulers a first down. 4 receivers set on 4th and inches. Marconi's changing the play. Marconi back to throw. Marconi deep to the left-hand side. Knocked away. Turnover on downs. First down, OKC. Billy Joe Casper, who has been quiet today, comes over in support of Cam Michael, who, again, it looked like he may have gotten burned or was playing some sort of soft zone. Casper comes over, gets there just in time to knock it away. First down. OKC, that was a huge stop for this defense. Three receivers. Redfeather out of the shotgun with Brewski to his left. Redfeather will start the second half of the pass, going deep to the left-hand side. Caught at the 35-yard line of the Minneapolis 29. Bovine is so fine for another OKC first down. Tiberius Bovine, this guy is the X factor. Redfeather has to look his way just repeatedly here in this second half. He has been tough to handle for this Mauler defense. Redfeather with 2 in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. First and 10 of the Mauler 29-yard line. The handoff goes to Brewski, fighting his way around traffic and pulling people to the 23-yard line. A 6-yard gain, now 3.5 yards a carry, 60 yards total on the day, 15 yards away from becoming the first SFL running back all time to rush for 4,000 career yards. Second down and 4. Again, 8 in the box for Minneapolis. When they've stacked it, Brewski's been pretty unsuccessful. They're going to try him again on a counter. Brewski up the middle. That is 1 yard shy of a first down. He was stretching out. Third down and 1. Tough call here for the Renegades. They're going to go 2 backs and 2 receivers. Line shifts from right to left, and then Minneapolis creeps up to the line of scrimmage, and Red Feather is changing the play. They need the 19-yard line for a first down. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle to Brewski, and he got the first down just enough to the Minneapolis 19-yard line. First down, Renegades. It has not been an easy day for Pete Brewski, but man, is he trying to keep those legs churning. Chris Taylor has to step up. He's been pretty quiet at receiver. They're going to hand it off to Brewski. He is going to push forward for another 3-yard gain, and the Renegades are keeping Minneapolis off the field. This is a pretty good drive. Second down and 7 from the Mauler 16. Only 6 in the box here with 3 wide receivers. 15 on the play clock. Handoff goes to Brewski. Brewski, nothing. Boy, they all swarmed in on him. 67 yards on 21 carries. And another 3rd and long for the Renegades.
Let's go. 3rd and 7.
What teams do following stops against the Maulers is key. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen on the right-hand side of the line. They're going to hand it off to Brewski on a 3rd down and 7, and he's not even going to get close. They tried to sneak him up the middle. Jeb Gatlin on the tackle, and they're going to have to bring out the field goal unit. Epstein, a busy kicker as of late in the SFL, and he'll try to make it a 2-score game. So the Renegades get in the red zone and fall short of a touchdown. This will be a 31-yard field goal from the right hash mark. High snap. That kick from Epstein is good. With 6:55 to go in the 3rd quarter, 10 unanswered points for OKC. It is 31-17. That one just snuck in the right post. If you haven't started playing the SFL Fantasy Football or Pick'em Challenges, head to simulationfl.com this Wednesday to fill out the Week 4 form and get involved in all the action. The fantasy football game ends, or resets, after this week, so it's a brand new slate starting in Week 4. So make sure you get involved. Free money has begun at simulationfl.com. Marconi and Abaranzabo have dominated fantasy football, and if you picked Marconi and Abaranzabo every week, you probably won. Particularly after Abaranzabo's amazing performance yet again here back in his old team. Marconi down the middle, wide open. How open is James Cooley going to be? 11 catches now for $197 and a first down to the Mauler 44. That's just inexcusable defense. I mean, Marconi is dropping back 3 steps, and he is just finding Cooley. I mean, he's just all by himself. They are not getting anybody in the face of Marconi. He is just has tons of time back there. 1st and 10 from the 44. 4 wide receivers. Marconi out of the shotgun to pass. Pass is short and complete, a 2-yard gain. That to Pittman, the running back. SFL Sunday doubleheaders return to the SFL Network tomorrow. Starting at 3 p.m. Central, the Orlando Intimidators host the Cleveland Vipers in their home opener, followed by Baltimore's home opener against Honolulu, and Marconi is sacked by Reggie Vance. Third down and long. First sack of the day for OKC. Vance just went right around the guard for a loss of 6. Huge play for the Renegades. They have got to get him off the field on third down. They have struggled so poorly on third down. Out of the shotgun, Marconi down the middle, pass caught, 1 yard short of the first down, and will Minneapolis go for it again? Golly, Adam Stackhouse on the tackle. But man, they nearly got it again. And they will go for it again. They are 1 for 2 on fourth down conversions. Once because the Renegades gave him a first down. Marconi back to throw. Marconi swings it outside. Pass caught. First down at the Renegade 41. And Marconi's up to 467 passing yards in the game. Pass caught by Donald Miller. Man, you just cannot allow them. A 4th and 1 for Minneapolis is like a first down. They're going to complete passes. Just can't allow them to make that catch and get those yards after the catch to get close to the sticks. Marconi back to pass down the middle, and a diving play is made by Cooley. What can this guy not do? Acquired in a trade in the offseason from San Francisco, what some would call the biggest steal, James Cooley. Second down and 1 at the Renegade 31 in field goal range. Renegades need a turnover. 3 wide receivers. Marconi to throw. Over the middle. And there's 6 Renegades there to make the tackle, but not before another Minneapolis first down. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. The Renegades are right in it, but can't afford to give up another big play. Marconi's rating a 136.8, which is over his 127.5 rating that he had coming into today. First and 10 to the 28-yard line. 3 receivers. Marconi to throw. Marconi short pass, somehow caught in traffic. Stackhouse could have had a pick 6 going the other way. Another missed opportunity for OKC, and it's 2nd and 5. I don't know how Alborazabo catches that pass. Trips to the right side. Nobody on the left side for Minneapolis. Marconi to throw. Marconi pump fake. Has time. Fires caught inside the 10. Campbell down to the 8. First and goal, Maulers. Just can't keep up with them. First down and goal at the 8-yard line. Maulers by 14, trying to get some more points. Oklahoma City a bit desperate right now defensively. Marconi back to pass out of the shotgun. That pass is caught at the 3 and out of bounds. Second and goal. James Cooley on the catch, and again, he was pretty open. Can OKC find it in themselves? 4 wide receivers. Some tight coverage. Marconi back to pass. Marconi lost it, knocked away. Beautiful defensive job on Marcus Campbell. Trying to throw a little back shoulder fade as Torin Curry knocks it away. It was just a little flip to the outside, and Curry played Campbell beautifully to the outside. 3rd and goal. So Minneapolis jumped all over Baltimore in the first quarter last week, went up 21-0. And they jumped all over Oklahoma City in the second quarter this week. 3rd and goal from the 3. Marconi, sidearm throw, touchdown, wide open over the middle every time. That is Marcus Campbell. And it's back to a 3-touchdown lead. Nobody's on him in the middle of the field. I mean, Marconi has thrown that touchdown pass twice now today. And Oklahoma City will have to live to fight another day. They'll need some offensive points before this quarter comes to a close, I would think, although there's still a lot of football left. But Oklahoma City, not used to shootouts. Their defense is going to have to make some adjustments. They are going to have to mix it up, and they are going to have to just force Marconi into some turnovers in the fourth quarter because they just can't get him off the field. Minneapolis has not punted today. The only times they've not scored, they failed to convert a 4th down and they missed a field goal. OKC on the return and nearly broke it to the right-hand side. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Renegades got a field goal on their last possession. First down and 10 at the 30. Red Feather. Throw, nearly picked, but it's caught. Look at Bovine, drag defenders. An 8-yard pickup. Tiberius Bovine has been the bright spot today for OKC, 2nd down and 2. That was a dangerous throw from Joseph Redfeather.
2nd and 2.
Down by 21, Oklahoma City trying to hang around as long as they can. I formation, Redfeather. Back to throw. Redfeather down the middle, knocked away. And Jeb Gatlin got his hands on that one. 3rd down and 2, and I think you have to keep the clock moving and give Brewski the ball and hope he can pick up a couple yards for you. Oklahoma City's had a couple of 3-and-outs today, and that has not helped keeping Marconi in check. I formation look, and 8 in the box again for the Maulers. Redfeather will throw. Short pass to the outside, caught. That is Bovine again. 1st down for OKC. Redfeather now 189 passing yards today.
First down, Renegade.
Hey.
Two receivers, Brewski to the right of Redfeather. Redfeather will drop to throw again. Redfeather's in trouble. Avoids a sack. Gets it away. The pass is tipped and incomplete. And that was a dangerous throw. Billy Joe Gatlin was coming up to get the interception and just mistimed the ball. Good job by Redfeather, however, avoiding the sack. The Maulers still without a sack today. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Oklahoma City's gone away a bit from Pete Brewski. They know it's desperation time, and Brewski just not getting the yards, but he's going to get the carry here, and Brewski is going to be stopped for a loss of 2. Wow. 3rd and long for OKC. Chris Taylor, Johnny Bierme, quiet. They got to make something happen down the field. Redfeather to throw. Down the middle, caught! Open is Bierme, 1st down! to the 32-yard line. Huge play. Huge play by Joseph Redfeather. I mean, right on the money. Bierme didn't even have to break stride. That is the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma City is on the move, trying to stay alive in this game against the very tough Minneapolis Maulers. You're listening to Renegade Radio on 105.3 FM. We'll be back to Transcorp Stadium after this.
Let's unplug the past. Let's say goodbye to those. And hello to whoa. Let's find a better way to cook this. Wash that. Compare those and save these. Because you can make dinner. Or you can make dinner a breeze. Are you ready? Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Right now, this Whirlpool washer dryer, just $349 each.
Lowe's presents How to Make It Quiet by Being Loud.
Come to Lowe's and save 5% every day with your Lowe's consumer credit card.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
I'm sleeping. Who are you?
I'm your football self, and you're jeopardizing my very existence.
What? But it's so...
Shh. Because if you don't go to Lowe's and get your to-do list done today, then guess what you're going to be doing during the game on Sunday?
Go me!
Lowe's, never stop improving.
Multimedia enthusiasts will love the Inspiron 17 7000 series. This system packs a lot of horsepower, like an optional Core i7 processor, up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an optional dedicated graphics card. It has the performance of a desktop, the screen size of a desktop setup, but with the portability of a notebook. It offers a huge 17-inch display with an optional edge-to-edge touch full HD screen, which gives you really crisp, clear, high resolution. It has forged aluminum materials in the chassis, diamond-cut bezels. From an aesthetic standpoint, it's a really beautiful platform. The Inspiron 17 7000 series comes standard with a backlit keyboard. If you find yourself in low light level conditions, a backlit keyboard is a must. It also has a precision touchpad, so your click points are extremely precise, your gesturing is extremely precise, highlighting or grabbing items using the touchpad is a really fluid experience. The Inspiron 17 7000 series is an exceptional desktop replacement. Its large 17-inch display, sturdy and elegant design, and powerful performance make for an unmatched user experience.
Renegade Radio on 105.3 FM is brought to you by Sam's Club. Savings made simple. By Target. Expect more. Pay less. Target. By Savage Arms. The definition of accuracy. And by the Home Depot. Let's do this. A first down and 10 for OKC after the long pass to Johnny Bierme on a 3rd and 12. 3 wide receivers set with Brewski in the backfield for Redfeather. And the first play of the fourth quarter is a handoff to Pete Brewski, who picks up just 1 yard. 2nd and 9, the Maulers have not taken their foot off the gas in the coverage of Pete Brewski all day. Let's take a look at the stats at the end of the third quarter. 506 total yards of offense for Minneapolis to 283 for OKC. 67 rushing yards through 3 quarters. Brewski's probably had 2 handfuls of 67-yard runs just on his own. 2nd and 9 at the 30. Redfeather back to pass. Pressure in his face. He is sacked. And it's 3rd down and 15. First sack of the day for Minneapolis, and it drives OKC out of field goal range. David Fisher just overpowers his man in the middle.
3rd and 15.
More stats. Minneapolis 7 of 11 on 3rd down. 3rd and 15. Red feather play action. Needs something down the right side, and it's underthrown, incomplete, and it was thrown into traffic as well. 4th and long, and that might have been the last hurrah for OKC. The punter is going to come out onto the field. Unless the defense can force some turnovers in the 4th quarter, it looks like the Maulers are on their way to 3-0.
Number 23 is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, you get sat down, big boy!
OKC trying to pin Marconi deep. The kick is going to go out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Not a good punt. And it's 1st down for Marconi.
First and 10.
Marconi to throw. Pass caught. A 7-yard gain by Donald Miller. His 8th grab of the day. 2nd down and 3.
7 on the play.
CasualAdultGamers.com is an official partner of the Simulation Football League. You can check out their league at CasualAdultGamers.com, and if you want to join, if you've got a 360, a copy of All Pro Football 2K8, and an internet connection, you're ready to go. Minneapolis Maulers, owned by Thomas Paternitti, one of the CAG owners. 2nd and 3 from the 21. Marconi's pass, caught. Abarazzo, 1st down. Billy Joe Casper on the tackle. Tough to watch for OKC. They have never started a season 2-0. 1st down to the 29. Marconi back to pass. Caught. 9-yard gain. And you can just see, on 1st down, boy, that's a rare catch for a non-star receiver. You can just see that on 1st down, the Maulers are making it easy on themselves. 2nd and short, 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2. Marconi over the middle. That is caught by Marcus Campbell, dragging defenders. 1st down into Renegade territory. And Minneapolis has crossed the 50 still every possession today. Three receivers, 2 backs in the backfield for Marconi. The Renegades need a turnover. Marconi back to throw. Pass caught. Cooley. Again at 9 yards on 1st down. The Maulers have either had 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2 on this entire drive, which started back at the 14-yard line. Marconi again, over the middle, 1st down to the Renegade 35. Again, SFL Sunday doubleheaders return tomorrow. The nightcap, Baltimore hosts Honolulu in their home opener, the Crabs home opener. And the early game at 3 o'clock is another catch made on first down will bring up second and short. With the Orlando Intimidators hosting the Cleveland Vipers in Orlando's home opener. All the fun begins at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on the SFL Network on Twitch. Trips to the left. Marconi swings it outside, caught again. Abarazzo first down. 15 catches, 195 yards. He now has 40 catches in the last 2 games. And Minneapolis, for as good as they've been on third down, have not faced a third down on this entire drive. Now at the Renegade 22. This is a clinic right now. Marconi back to throw. Marconi out of the right-hand side. Caught, 7-yard gain. Again, second and short. It's just ridiculous. From just outside the 15-yard line. And all this time that Minneapolis is wasting is not helping the Renegades' hopes of getting the ball back. That's another first down. This is just absolutely carving up this Renegade defense as Marcus Campbell makes the play, and there's just nobody defending the middle of the field. First and goal from the 7. Marconi down the middle again. That's a touchdown, and that's the ball game. And boos coming down from Transcorp Stadium. It's just middle of the field football. That's the 3rd time, at least today, over the middle of the field, the Maulers have scored a simple touchdown.
Epstein is back for the point after.
Their red zone offense has been on point today. And with head in hands, the Renegades will need to regroup. Extra point is good.
The extra point is good.
So Cleveland wins by 12 in week 1. They win by 24 in week 2, and they have built a 28-point lead in week 3, heading into their bye week in week 4. And while Marcus Dorsett and Austin Broadway have been quiet today, they have obviously been pretty effective. Wide receivers hand off to Brewski. And only a 1-yard gain. And now Oklahoma City may just be trying to burn some clock. 2.8 yards a carry today. He's still 6 yards short of 4,000 yards for his career. Maulers haven't even given him that today.
Let's go! 2nd and 8. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Down!
Brewski has both of the team's touchdowns, and Bovine has had a great day. As Brewski takes the handoff left-hand side, picks up 4 to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
He picks up 5 on the play.
So I believe he's now 2 yards away from 4,000.
3rd and 4 from your Renegades, 37 yards.
Down! Let's go, D! That's what we're here for!
Neither team forced a turnover. 3rd down and 5. Red Feather swings it out to Brewski, and he didn't pick up a block. He had Bierme out there on the outside that if he would have picked up one of those Mauler defenders, Brewski probably gets a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th down and 1, and OKC will punt. They know this game is over.
Have selected to punt. Number 23 is deep to receive.
Oh, I'm gonna lay it all out on this punt block.
From the 20, Kaleka on the return. And Kaleka's got a good return all the way out of the 36. Probably his best punt return of the season. And when it rains, it pours on Oklahoma City. And going back through the records, this could be the worst loss for the Renegades in franchise history. They don't lose. They don't lose a lot of bad games.
1st and 10. From Palmeiras, 36 yards.
Renegades just did not get enough pressure on Marconi, and in the 2nd quarter, the secondary played their worst quarter of football they will probably play all year as Marcus Campbell makes the catch, another 7-yard gain. Rocco Marconi now has an even 600 yards passing. He is just out of control. Now 1,825 passing yards on the season. Actually, I beg your pardon, Oklahoma City did get a pick at the end of the 1st half. Marconi, 2nd and 3. Deep ball to Cooley, caught it, falling backwards, and he will score. The 3rd straight game, Minneapolis scores 50 points, and this is about as horrifying of a day as a defensive team can have. And I just don't know what else to say. That is Marconi's 7th touchdown pass. Miller has 1, Campbell has 1, Cooley has 2, and Abarazzo has 3. The extra point for the Maulers is good.
The extra point is good.
What went wrong for OKC today? I honestly am a little speechless by the performance of Minneapolis. Early on in the game, the Renegades looked like they had momentum and were really playing a good football game. Pete Brewski's inability to get going today probably was a big factor. Post-game show with Dan and Peter will come your way shortly. We've got a great doubleheader of action tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. Red Feather's pass is caught down the field, so this is going to be a garbage touchdown, but at least Johnny Bierme will get his first touchdown catch as a rookie. Touchdown, Renegades! So OKC salvages some points. Joseph Redfeather throws his 2nd touchdown pass of the day. Bierme in one-on-one coverage on the free safety Koma Kaleka, and the rookie makes the play on the veteran. Again, if you haven't checked out our YouTube partners, you should do that right after we get off the air. They got some great videos. San Antonio Corky, Vertigo, Chris Davis, T Paternity,
possibly, and others. I drew a blank there. I don't think T-Pat even has a YouTube, but he's got 3 wins, that's for sure. The extra point is good. Dark Lord has a great channel. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels for exclusive photo galleries, live score updates, top play videos, and so much more. The Renegades got an onside kick. Doesn't matter how many points they give up throughout the rest of this game as Minneapolis recovers and will start from the OKC 37. Particularly since the Maulers have gotten into OKC territory on every possession in this game, you might as well just start them there. Oh yes, and Alan J.D., Rebel Rouser 1988, my apologies. How could I forget about the hype Southerner? First down for Marconi. Back to throw. That pass is caught by Cooley, and that's a touchdown. I've just seen it all. Somebody better watch some film. And I don't know. You see what are the corners doing? What are the corners doing on that play? Is that a soft zone play? Is that a just stay outside and cover play? Is that what is that? It's not defense. And the Maulers have hit their average of 57 points a game this year. Kick is good.
The extra point is good.
From the 11-yard line, Renegades on the return to the 31. Let's look at some other ball games. A very compelling matchup tomorrow night in the nightcap between Honolulu and Baltimore. Baltimore coming off their first regular season loss in franchise history. As you see, Brewski is 1 yard away from 4,000 for his career. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather deep down the middle again. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Bovine, the intended receiver. And the worst part about playing Minneapolis through the first month of this season has been this part, where the Maulers continue to throw and you just can't get out of the game. 3 wide receivers. The happiest ending for OKC today is if they go on a 4-minute 38-yard drive, or a 4-minute 38-second drive and score a touchdown and end the ball game. That one nearly intercepted. 3rd and 10. Moody comes up to make the play, and the clock is not moving. Minneapolis has already scored 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. And who in the world is going to ever stop this team? Red Feather is set. He keeps the clock moving. 4th down.
Fourth and 16 from your Renegades, 25-yard.
Down! Let's set it down! Let's set it down! High back!
Red Feather's going to go for it on 4th down and 16. Are you kidding me? And more boos come down to Transcorp. A terrible decision. Gives the Maulers the football right back in scoring position. They could put up 60 again. The SFL record set earlier this season is 63 points. And the Maulers have 4 minutes and 2 seconds to get a touchdown and break that again. Three receivers, Marconi's pass, caught, past the 20, still in bounds, 2nd and 1. I don't think Minneapolis has had a 3rd down to face in the 4th quarter. And you know, I want to give hats off to OKC Renegades for sticking through this game and continuing to watch and support his Renegades. There are not many owners in this league who, facing a bad game like the one today, would still be sticking around, hoping for some good. So we tip your hat to owner Michael Irvine today. 2nd down and 1 from the 15. Marconi's pass to the left-hand side is nearly intercepted but incomplete. Cam Michael knocked it away. But still, no interceptions for this Renegade defense. The fans that are still here trying to cheer on their defense to get a 2nd interception marker. The backup is now in for the Maulers, so Casper knocks it away. Minneapolis backs off. They will kick a field goal to try to score 60 for the 2nd time in league history. And for the time being, they will fall short of the 63-point record. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, Orlando hosting Cleveland. That's also an intriguing game. Two teams that really struggled in Week 1, trying to avoid going 0-2, and that kick is good. We'll see if Cleveland can steal one and end a 10-game franchise losing streak. 62-24.